Hey friends, this is Latif. Hope you're well and welcome to the new update on Bonk. In my earlier videos, I've been showing you that after getting rejected by a quite long-term downtrend line resistance, the price end of Bonk also broke out a very long-term uptrend line support of a big symmetrical triangle as well. And this was one of those videos when it was getting rejected by a downtrend line resistance. Those days I shared this video with you. Now, if we move to the live chart, first of all, let me to show you the daily time frame. And this is the downtrend line resistance that the price end of Bonk uh, found here in the month of November, in the mid of November 2024. On this resistance, we got several ejections. And finally, after getting rejected, we also broke down this very long-term uptrend line support. That was a very, very long-term support. If we take a look at the weekly time frame chart, then you can see that this support was coming from here from the month of January 2024. We had a bounce here, another bounce here. This was another bounce, another bounce, another bounce. And here we had this downtrend and resistance as well. And this was the formation of a big symmetrical triangle on this 7 day time frame chart. And after getting squeezed finally, we broke out. Then we had a nice short pump. The price and could not continue this move to the upside, found this downtrend and resistance. And now we have broken down this support, very long-term support of this symmetrical triangle. And now, recently, after this breakdown, we have also broken down this very strong resistance support zone as well. That is now flipped into a resistance. By the way, this support zone starts from 1416 and goes to uh, 14 is starts from 1506 and goes to 1416.0000 4 times 0.1416 and now it is flipped into a resistance. And in today's video we will analyze this move, but before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you, and you can find the link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. And if you would like to see how my trading signals work, then I have also shared the link for the trading signal report for the previous month of January 2025 in the video's description. You just need to open that report. And if you would like to check or verify any trading signal, like this is the trade setup for STG, you just need to click on the link for the trade setup and then it will take you to the trading views chart. And on this chart, you can watch the complete trade setup like the buying sign, sell target sign, and the stop loss. And you can also watch when I shared this signal, like this signal I shared on 11th of January 2025 with my members. And here you can also watch this play button on this chart. And in order to see how the price then moved after sharing this signal, you need to click this play button. And after that, it will show you how the price line moved up from the buying zone and rallied to the sell target zone. Now, let me to take you to the live chart of Bonk. And this is the daily time frame chart. And here you can see that for the past several days or weeks, it is getting rejected by this downtrend and resistance. Since after the mid of November 2024, it is getting rejected. We got few rejections here, rejection here, a few more rejections here. And finally, the price then broke down this very long-term up trend line support as well. By the way, during this move to the downside, we also broke down this very significant support zone that starts from double four and goes to 40. That has been previously working as a resistance zone. If we move back to the weekly time frame chart, then you can see that for several weeks it has been working as a resistance zone. And now, after the breakdown, it is again flipped into a resistance. You can see that we got rejection here, rejections here, and now the pricing is dropped down. And now we have broken down this very significant support zone that starts from 1506 and goes to 1416. If we take a look at the 7 day time frame chart, then you can see that for several weeks a month, it had been working as support zone here, here, and here. Now, after the breakdown, it is flipped into a resistance, and now we are testing this next long-term support of $0.00001212 that had been previously working as support here and support here as well. In order to start the recovery move, we need to break out two key level resistance. One will be the key resistance here that starts from 1416 and goes to 1506. And after that, an imminent move is possible up to this uptrend line resistance. That was previously working as a very strong and firm support. And this time it can work as a very, very strong resistance. And if the price breaks out this resistance, then I'm expecting that soon it can also break out this downtrend line resistance as well. By the way, this time the pricing can hit both resistance almost at the same level. So we will need to break out a crisscross of two resistance levels here. Then we may see a massive price recovery. And by the way, after breaking out this uptrend line resistance, we will also need to break out This resistance of 0.0002479 that was recently working as support here and resistance here. And after that, the next major resistance will be here. That will be approximately at 30.000030. That was previously working as a resistance here for a few weeks. And then the pricing can again hit this long-term resistance on that start from 40 and goes to 44. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you. And you can find a link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.